Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Black Eyes 10.1. So, this is the brand new version that has come out. It's one I've really had no experience with. I understand there has been a number of fundamental changes from the previous version, so this should be rather interesting. And if anything, it should be different, so I'm looking forward to this. Indeed, Black Mesa, the last time you were this early, well, let's just say I could have been your daddy. That one didn't particularly make sense, but I'm gonna roll with it. Okay. Welcome. I feel like a dick now. Okay, so we are going to be going ahead with our friend Germany here. Hello there, Carpathia, how are you doing, my friend? Indeed, springtime in Germany. I do like these new backgrounds. These new backgrounds are pretty cool. Quite like them. So, what we'll do here then is... yeah, we'll do a lot of the setup, but the setup should be a lot quicker than it would have been normally. Then obviously just make sure we, like, save quite often. I'm going to have weekly autosaves. I think at the end of the day I need to have something like that. And I might even have, like, monthly autosaves, but at the end of the day, if I have an autosave, at least we have a better chance of actually getting through the campaign. Right, so, a number of things that we must do first and foremost, obviously the focusers to begin with. Or foci, if you will. As we've got our annual espionage focus. I'm kind of actually tempted to go for the actual political spying this time round. The actual ruling party support could be very useful. Obviously, if we increase the ruling party support in Austria, we could have an earlier Anschluss. Anschluss? Yeah, Anschluss. And at the end of the day, that's going to mean a lot more manpower, I've seen, etc. So I'm going to go for the political spying. It's also going to help us out at home, which is going to be useful. So go for that. We'll go for the short-term investment. The other thing is we do need to be quite careful with money this time round. From what I understand, there is a lot that does require cash, so we do have to be somewhat more vigilant there. Okay. Military Academy, I guess we'll do that, see what that one is. Okay, the military academies need to get access to the headquarter technologies. That's fine by me. We have our mixed support gains over here. We'll do the mixed support first and foremost. Thank you, Black Mesa. The last time I came earlier, I had to change my name. You should say foci at least once per stream from now on. Aye, the foci for the stream will be. Okay, so the stats of the units have been changed. It's like, from what I can actually understand from a quick cursory glance, is that basically unit stats will remain pretty much the same throughout the campaign, though there is something called tech decay. So basically, if we have units in, well, let's say that we build a division in 1936. From what I can understand, if you have that same division in 1945, for example, with the same 1936 technology, its stats will decrease. Or at least the actual modifiers will be quite awful. Whereas I think if obviously you keep up the technology, keep upgrading them, then they should have roughly the same thing. I've explained that really badly, but it's basically, from what I could read on the forum, it seems like in previous versions, it's like in the early battles you would have very little actual casualties, and then in 1945 you'd have these apocalyptic battles. So what it's done is basically it's... yeah, throughout the campaign you will have casualties. Like, pretty consistently. So that's quite nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll choose the anti-tank, I think, to begin with. Well, we'll go assault gun. Not that it particularly matters what choice we make them in order of. So I've got an assault gun, anti-tank, artillery, and then let's see here. I could go with the engineers. I'm going to go with the engineers. I think at the end of the day, they're just really handy, aren't they? Yeah, there we go. That's all of our support text there. We'll do the motorized as well. So, let's see here. I'm going to go with the assault guns. They're always very handy. Nice soft attack and hard attack. The anti-tank. I will grab the engineers as well. And then I think for the last one, I might just grab the light armor. Well, the thing is, though, it's like if I put light armor in here, that's going to cost me quite a bit, isn't it? So far I've got assault guns, which are obviously going to have that innate toughness and armor in of themselves. I could go with the anti-air upgrade, which could be kind of handy. Or I could even go additional anti-tank. Or even additional artillery. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go with the anti-air. As we'll gain a decent bonus there. Okay, done. Fantastic. Right then. So let's take a look then. So 1936 start. We'll go with the normal because I'm a little bitch. As I said last night, little bitch. No help for Abyssinia. Yeah, bank for international settlements. Need a little extra cash? Yep, we really bloody do. I wonder how often you can do that. We'll create the Kriegsmarine headquarters, and same for the Luftwaffe as a independent branch. Right, okay, so now we have an additional thing here, which is strategic resources. Another change that has been made is that basically you no longer have access to strategic resources if your ally does, if you're allied with them, which is rather interesting. I think you have to kind of trade for them now, as far as I know. Let's browse our potential trade offers. Okay, let's take a look then. I mean, this is the first time I'm playing this, so yeah, we'll do this together. Yeah, Chromite trade offers. Wow, that is really expensive. Hella expensive. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. So I can imagine it'd be very much worthwhile to actually capture these strategic resources. So let's do our national recruiting policy. Sorry, not recruiting. So same balanced approach, yep. National foci, we're going to go with the Achtung Panzer. So yeah. So I do gain that national manpower modifier, which is really quite nice. I could go with the army. But, you know, I think it's just worthwhile having the actual tank factories. I still get a pretty decent bonus here at the end of the day. So we'll go with the actual Achtung Panzer. Build new factories. So until the 27th of December 1936, we'll have those modifiers there, but that's not too bad. At the end of the day, if we can actually build armor pretty quickly, I'll be really happy about that. Okay, we'll do the difficulty for the other nations. Normal. Yep, normal. Shockingly normal. You guessed it. The guys who were destroyers. Leader backstory. Okay. Research efficiency, always very handy. We'll pick that up. Leadership modifier there, organization modifier. Money, that's actually really quite good there, plus 30%. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I mean, that minus 1% efficiency is gonna hurt, but at least we'll get that pretty decent boost in money there. Which means that we'll have more in the long run. Okay, so consumer goods during wartime. But the fact is, before wartime that doesn't actually affect us, but we do gain that 5% bonus. Which is really quite nice. Now, I could actually take this one, which would actually impact on our leadership here. So that would impact on technology, it would impact on, obviously, espionage, diplomacy, all sorts of things like that. But that solid 4% boost is actually quite attractive. Yeah, there's a 10.1 version of Black Eyes. I mean, some of the major differences is how unit stats work. I mean, I'll talk more about that one. I mean, I don't have that much information. I've only had a quick glance at this before I really started playing it. I only have the units of the Third Reich mod as well on so far. The others aren't updated as of yet. So, yeah. Another thing is strategic resources. You don't gain access to them by just being allied to somebody. You have to either pay for them via this trade deal decision, or obviously conquer them yourselves. Battle commanders are just given as a standard. You no longer have to choose, which is quite nice. I'll suffer that bloody modifier. So let's see here then. What do you guys reckon? Should we go with the manpower or should we go with the IC? I suppose at the end of the day, it's one of the things that we will run out of is manpower. Though it does... Yeah, you know what? That consumer goods during wartime really isn't going to matter too much. And frankly, we get a few years of that actual bonus in effect, which is really quite attractive. So we'll go with the actual manpower. So that'll take us up to 15% manpower with the Acton Panzer. Right. Okay, ruling party support. Extra manpower. Extra IC. IC efficiency. Or money. Now, money could actually be really nice. Tanks limit manpower losses. That's really true. You guys are all saying IC. Okay, we'll do that again then. Right. Research efficiency. I'll take that money. Or do I take that money? I'm going to take the money. From what I've seen of the actual mod changes, money's a lot more important. So I'll take that 4% IC boost there. Rather nice, I suppose, at the end of the day. Do I take that? I mean, Ruling party support, I've already got some extra bonuses. I mean, that minus 5% for the 2% IC bonus. Okay, I'm going to take the additional IC here. I think there's also a minister that grants small manpower, that's very true. So we still have our 10% bonus here. Young adult. National manpower. I'm going to take that one, so we are going to have a higher revolt risk, but we're going to have revolts anyway, so what's in matter to have a little bit more. That manpower is really quite nice. So there we go, we have a 14% boost to our manpower there, which is quite nice. Not too bad at all, is it really? Okay. We'll just reload. Well, bring up this again. A new day is dawning. There we go. Awesome, awesome. So I've also ordered a new pop shield to come from the microphone, which is going to be a hell of a lot better as well. Like, it'll actually fit over the microphone instead of being, like, in front of the microphone. Which means I'm actually going to sound probably a lot better because I'm not just going to be assuming the microphone is what it probably looks like it could be. As of right now, I can only just see this big black disc in front of me. And I'm glad I actually said disc, because that could have been really bad. But I'll let your imagination go from there. I mean, where's the fun in not allowing that? Okay, so we've got that going. Awesome. Yeah, just double check nothing else there. What we'll do then is we'll allow a day to tick by before we start doing our research. I'm going to cancel the Navy. I mean, that's a lot of IC. Keep these going here for the time being. Right. Now, I could wait for the additional industrial centers, but we'll be okay. Right, there's the infrastructure. What we'll do then is we'll build it much as we did before. Okay, so we have 10 here. So what I'm going to do then is we'll build the IC up in these locations. Just double check that everybody has the maximum IC being built here. Yeah, that's fine. So that's 10 IC already. Okay, build it here. And here, of course. That's some pretty good heavy industry there. Here as well in Dusseldorf, once more. Dortmund. Frankfurt. Right, there's also new strategic resources. Like, for example, we have zinc over here, which I'm not entirely sure what it does, but it should be rather intriguing. I mean, I'm going to be really intrigued by these other ones. Okay. We'll find out what it does shortly. Hamburg. Of course, Berlin. Almost missed Dresden. Okay, and then of course we have Königsberg. So we've actually got something over here as well now. What would be over here then? So I do have a shipyard. Cool, cool. Right, I think we've gotten all of them. So let's take a look then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Perfect. That's what I need. So go to the production here. Prioritize. Production. Yep, there we go. I'm not going to let the AI obviously take control of this one, because that would be madness. Now I'm going to do my espionage here rather quickly. So set this. Yeah, support ruling party. That's me done there. Now then. Allies. Tech espionage. The Soviets tech. Neighbors. Support our party. Well, sorry. Yeah, support our party. Beautiful. Okay. We'll take a look at our laws then, once again. So the 3-year draft. I can't actually take it as of this moment. I'm not going to take the mixed industry because I don't think it's worthwhile. It's like, sure, you do gain that IC. But that money is really going to be very handy for the start. So I do need that. Now, I do have the training laws over here. So we could go with minimal training or just some of these other ones over here, for example. Like, specialist training is obviously quite nice, but yeah, it does make things more expensive. They do start with significantly more experience, but we'll see. It's like I could give them basic training. Leadership modifier. Unit recruitment time is obviously sooner. Or do we? Supply consumption does increase quite dramatically. I could just go for the advanced training. But again, we do gain that extra officer recruitment, don't we? What do you guys reckon then to the training? I'll let you guys decide on this. Why is the Heartsfire free DLC bundle hidden on Steam? I have no clue there about that one, mate. Didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. I don't know, I mean, it's like, if we take a look at it, it's like, for example, basic training. Like, there's an increased risk of national revolt there. Units are built much, advanced, you're thinking? I suppose it's a 5% additional penalty here. Well, the same loss of leadership. Recruitment time is 5%. Starting experience is 20. Though, that is a big difference in officer recruitment, isn't it? That's a big difference. Okay, we'll go with the advanced training for the time being then. See how that works out for us. Right. Okay, there we go. Just going to quickly organize the actual aircraft over here. Right, we'll do it this way and then at least it'll be easier to organize. Yeah, I suppose that's what it is really, isn't it? A compromise. Right, flying boat. Always a nice thing to have there. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. It's gonna be a bit quicker. Close air support over here. Okay, light bombers. So there, Taco Man, how you doing? Yeah, hopefully no crash today. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, like, slow the speed down or, like, save it just before the actual start of the month or the next month or something. And then at least we shouldn't have to, well, those issues. We are running the new version as well, so that should be cool. I forgot what I sent the actual light bombers. We'll figure it out. Yep, you're going that way. You're gonna go over here. Having the flying boat's gonna be really nice. These bad boys are pretty powerful. Yeah, sea attack 19. Definitely gonna make use of you. Okay, that works for me. Works for me. Air war is pretty bad in Hearthfire and Free since you have to micro every squadron so they don't kill themselves by attrition. Yeah, that's pretty true. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. I've ordered, like, a new, like, pop shield, which is going to be really quite nice. Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to having it. I was checking the actual arrival date. So it's going to be about 2-3 days. But the thing actually fits over the microphone itself, so I should have actually better sound. As I'll be able to have the microphone positioned a lot better too, so that's going to be nice. Should be a lot more effective as well, and to reduce the pop. Okay. So we have the Kriegsmarine over here. Pretty easy to organise considering we don't really have a very large navy, as one can imagine. So we'll just put it together. I think we're good. We're obviously going to wait a day for the technologies. So with that, yeah, we've got things pretty much set up. Obviously, we'll do the order of battle at some point in the future. I think what we'll do here is also decide where we're going to build new air bases. I mean, I could increase the level of these air bases. How much does it actually cost to produce a air base, or at least increase the level of an air base? So that's 2.89 IC. Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to make a decision here to increase the size of certain air bases and to build additional ones. So I'm going to increase the size of this air base over here. And see, having them over here could be very beneficial. Then I'll have another size 10 here. At the end of the day, I'm going to need them for the air defense, to be fair. So that's going to be an additional 10 IC, but at the end of the day, these can be put to the low priority. Yeah, definitely. We should be okay with those, but I might just have another one in the north here. The Wilhelmshaven, and these are the ones that are actually quite high level. You get air bases by event. Yeah, that's bloody true, isn't it? Okay, cancel that then. I forgot about that. Boom, bada boom. Okay, so let's just start the day going. Just going to alter an option here. Okay. This feels a little bit sluggish. I suppose I'm just not used to playing Hearthstone 3. Right. 2nd of January. Now, there we go. Great Depression effects have been removed. Fantastic. Yep, that's gone now. Okay, ship armor focus. Just reducing naval build speed is going to be the best idea. Yeah, we'll have revolts. I'm looking for the one for the money, actually. Though that would be really nice. Really would be. Right, we'll try and grab the money then. Yeah, this time we're unsuccessful again. Well, unsuccessful again. Scharnhorst and Eisenhower. We'll go with the 38cm guns again. Scripted. German AI version of Norway Sea Lion. 5th Panzer Army in Tunis. I'll allow the invasions. Yep. Tank factories. Okay, so we're into the second day, so we should have things working out now with the technologies. Now, there are some new techs as well, which is quite cool. Grab these bad boys. Yeah, I think heavy armor forging is new. At least from what I can remember. And I don't remember much because I don't really play much Black Ice. No, I'm not gonna get that yet. In the future, sure, but not right now. Okay, yep, we'll get these. These ones I can leave for the time being. Yeah. Heavy AA guns, artillery brigades. AFV, suspension and tracks. I'll grab the special forces branch as well. I think that will unlock some new units. Anti-tank, high density alloy. That's interesting. Okay. We'll grab these ones. I'm going to leave the 4 engines. Then again, it would be actually kinda handy to have the 4 engines for the transports, wouldn't it? So that's going to be worthwhile. Do I bother with assault gliders? I guess. I suppose at the end of the day I could put them pretty low. Machine gun focus. So this is new as well, how these techs have been arranged. Long-range submarines. Not gonna bother with this for the time being. Obviously the hydrophone. Small ship. Sonar. I guess I'll grab the carrier technology. Could be very handy in the future. Okay, so we have the Blitzkrieg Doctrine. Yeah, which is the one that I have right now. We do have these other ones here. Right, Stormtrooper Tactics. May as well grab them. They're pretty cheap in all fairness. I can just leave these for the time being. Army headquarters will upgrade those. Yeah, okay. So pretty much with that, we're more or less good to go. What we'll do then is we'll take all of this and put that into obviously the research. So yep, that is grayed out. Screw diplomacy, screw officers for the time being. 1.40 into espionage might be okay. All of the doctrines and change of command updates are useful. That's always very true. I mean, we'll get them. We'll get all of them that we can do anyway. So it will be always handy. Right. Rightio, rightio. So I should take a look at those new resources that we have here. Like, we have zinc, which is new. Don't know what that does as of yet. Okay. Right, we have the additional laws here. I'm going to take a look at the ministers as well. I'm going to actually save it when we've got all this setup done, and then if anything crashes or if we want to change anything in the future, we can do. So let's take a look here then. So we'll go with a 3-year draft. War economy. I'm going to keep it on the consumer product orientation. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so foreign minister. Is there anybody decent? See, that 5% leadership is actually quite nice. Ruling party support, however. We'll keep it until we get Austria, then we'll change, I reckon. Just so we don't break any event chains, I'm going to keep the armament minister as Werner von Bloomberg. I am going to remove Wilhelm Frick. Okay, 5% money, 2.5% manpower. 10% money. Okay, leadership. Espionage bonus. Hello there, Lorenzo. How you doing, my friend? Okay, I think I'm going to go with Goebbels. That manpower is just really nice. I mean, he's obviously better than the bloke over here, just because he has additional effects. So we'll go with Goebbels. Okay, head of intelligence. He gives us a pretty nasty leadership modifier. Research efficiency and IC efficiency for production. I'm actually going to take this. At the end of the day, in my opinion, it will be worthwhile to have these technologies earlier, in fairness. So let's see, can we actually get an idea of how long? So June 7th here, so let's just take a note of that. As you can see here, we have propaganda press, national focus organising, yeah, okay. So let's just see what happens then. So 1936, 7th of June 1936. Research. Efficiency. He's also given additional resources, which is quite nice. Okay. I don't think that's actually been added on yet, but it should be. Chief of Staff. I guess we'll go with Wilhelm this time round. Okay, Chief of the Army. See, that supply consumption is actually quite nice. It's a shame about the money. Yeah. Okay, we'll take Adolf Hitler as Chief of the Army. Chief of the Navy. Nothing really there beneficial. We'll leave Goebbels... Goering here. Right. So with that, that's done. Right, let's make a quick save here. There we go. Save it there. And then worst case scenario, at least we have somewhere to come back to. Which is always going to be quite nice. Right. Okay, so do you guys have any suggestions so far? Right. Well, what we can do is we can go through the campaign and obviously have suggestions implemented. But for now, we've got our basic setup, which is pretty good. So yeah, we have these other ones over here, but I'm not going to do them for the time being. So we'll have time tick by. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the AI just to take control of automate the trades for the time being. It's a good setup? Ha! Huzzah! Huzzah! I did something well. Never fucking happens. Right, so let's just put this on a higher speed. Okay. Budget reserved. Our budget is settled. We are aware of our potential expenses and the amount of money we need to keep in reserve. Right, okay. All resource shortage. Ship armor production has happened to us minus 10% build speed there, while it takes 10% longer. Creation of battle commanders. From this point on, new battle commanders might form in historical event order of battles or form from the heat of battle. If your playing is a major nation, you might notice you already have some in the starting order of battle, and that choosing to keep these active costs considerable officers. The more battle commanders you utilize, the higher the cost in officers. Use carefully, a battle commander can turn the tide of the battle. Okay, personality effects. As the control of your nation, you have overriding godlike powers to control every aspect of your military, economy, and diplomacy. As a response to that, these events and some rare and minor flavor events designed to highlight some of the particular personalities of the time. For example, playing Germany, if you lose ground or your resources drop below a certain point, an event will trigger, featuring Hitler demanding you recapture the land or better manage the economy. Hitler will also grant at random either a positive boost to the resources or a tech gain or a penalty. That's interesting. The Berghoff. Yep, we'll take that. Kubelwagen. Opel Blitz. Krupp. Build Krupp. Is it actually possible to coup any countries in this mod? Yeah, you can coup countries as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I'm sure you can actually coup them. I don't think it's really quite easy. If I remember right, the combined heavy 80 AA guns are really good. If you don't do your division design right away, you're going to get messed up later. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's actually take a look at that then. So I'm just going to make an additional save here, just here. No, we'll make a new one, and then at least we don't lose it, do we? At the end of the day, it's worthwhile to be, well, just cautious. You can affect politics in other countries in a way, but I don't know if you can actually cause them to revolt that way. Might be able to make the USA join the Allies later, though. True, I mean, I've heard about that one, but it's one of these things of way it may work and may not work. Okay, so we have additional resources here right now. That's fantastic. Let's actually put in the other technologies that I didn't take. If I chose one ahead of time, yeah, this one here. That's fine. So we'll put these here, then at least we'll gather, well, we'll actually have them. Oh, that's nice, you actually start with that. Okay. I think it was mostly down here, wasn't it? Oh, that one's 1937, so I can't take that. Okay, we'll go with the air first. Or do we? No, we'll go with the operational. There we go. Uh-huh. All these bad boys here. Right, I think we're good. Okay. Are we in Moscow yet? Not yet. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some additional... How much do we actually need? That's the question, isn't it? Well, what we'll do then is we'll build this up until we have, like, a surplus, and then we'll see how we go from there. Right. So we're looking pretty good there. Let's take a look at the order of battle then, I think. Or should we do the division design first? What would you guys like? We can do a division design if you like. Damn, they are pretty expensive. These will be done soon enough, so that's going to free up a lot of IC. I think at the end of the day, the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau are going to be pretty handy. Though I might delay them further. I'm building about 20 units of IC here. We do have additional bonuses to our IC, thankfully. Okay. Yep. We'll take a look at our actual production then. Well, divisions. So what we'll do here then is... Can I save these templates? Can I override these templates? Okay. So we'll start off here with the infantry regiment. So the infantry regiment, of course, having 9,000. So if we take a look at these stats. Now, we have, obviously, 1 combat wave, we have 22 soft attack, we have, well, actually, 22 soft attack, 4 hard attack, 5 penetration, 5 piercing attack. Armor is non-resistant to AA. 39 defensive, I think it is. Defensiveness, toughness, yeah, air defense, softness, speed. Much to be decided here. So of course we'll have this as an infantry division, so we're going to need them. Okay. So what we'll do then is we'll throw in, of course, the mixed support. No. Medium artillery, perhaps. 22 soft attack, 7 hard attack. We'll throw that in there then for the time being. Now we do have the motorcycle reconnaissance attachment over here. Armoured cars or reconnaissance cavalry. Now, the armoured car is rather attractive, considering it does have 10 soft attack and 3 hard attack. It also does have 0 armour. Ooh, spicy. But we do have that extra defensiveness. Yeah, and then a lot of toughness there. That additional toughness is quite attractive. So if I was to throw that in there, it does actually add quite a bit of additional toughness. It does increase the strength as well quite nicely. It's got pretty high organisation. The fuel consumption is obviously, as you can imagine, quite high. Well, relatively high. It's actually 6 as well, so it should potentially be able to keep up. Oh, never mind. Medium artillery is quite slow anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter, does it? Manpower is increased, however. It does increase the actual build time as well, potentially. I think I'm going to go with the actual heavy AA. The heavy AA is pretty phenomenal. Considering the fact that we have, 34 hard attack there. We have a lot of piercing. It is really expensive, I'm not going to lie. It's like pretty damn expensive at, 4.78 IC? Yeah, that's definitely up there. So, yeah, spam heavy AA. We'll throw some heavy AA into there then. At the end of the day, it does mean that our divisions will have an inherent air defense, which is going to be quite nice. That piercing attack is really good. Is that the thing is, do I actually throw in the medium artillery? We might change that out. But we'll throw in some engineers here. Then what I'll do is, do I go in with the German trunk transports, or do I go in with like something else? We could go with the actual horsies. Horsies. Very cheap. They do the job. But I could go for like the light vehicles. Would reduce the softness. I'll go with the horse transports, and then we'll throw in the divisional headquarters there. So, let's see. 3 combat wave, 66 soft attack, 52 hard attack, 35 piercing attack. I think what I'll do then is, well, we don't have any actual reconnaissance here, do we? So we'd have 26 combined arms. What is a mix support like? Yeah, horses are fine. That's cool. So this doesn't really have any stats at the moment, obviously, until we do the upgrades. What I may do then is... What do you guys reckon? Should we drop Should we drop the medium artillery? So if I drop the medium artillery, we do lose a lot of our soft attack there, of course. I'm somewhat tempted to go with the armored car. Or do I go with additional tank destroyer? Well, with the actual additional anti-tank. But then again, we do have pretty good, solid, hard attack, don't we? Let's take a look. So we do go to 53 soft attack, 48 hard attack. Because we lack any armor, of course. Yeah, that additional toughness is really attractive. Won't lie about that one. Arthur is more important? Yeah, okay. So we'll drop the armored carbine in favor of artillery. Is there anything we should drop here then? Should we drop potentially the engineers? Yeah, we can get additional brigades in the future. I mean, are the engineers really what we want then? They do add a lot here. Yeah, you are right. I'll let you guys have a think about this then. What would you reckon? Any ideas? I'm kind of tempted to drop maybe engineers. But then again, it does give us a lot, doesn't it? I suppose a mix support's going to add a lot here. I'm not sure of adding mix support at this point, to be honest. Like you said, it needs the updates. Well, that's true. It's a good point, actually, isn't it? Okay, we'll see what happens then if I drop the mix support. Obviously, we don't really lose anything at this point, do we? I suppose I could always add them in the future, obviously change them out or something like that. Should they actually prove to be better. So... we'll go with that one in the future then as it goes. So what I could do then is instead potentially add armoured cars. Now if I add armoured cars, obviously we do have 76 soft attack, we have obviously the free engagement with, and we do have the piercing attack from the heavy AA. Our defensiveness and toughness is actually pretty good, air attack's pretty decent. Now it's 11 manpower, 19.80. It's not much cheaper, is it, if you do it as reserve? Obviously the manpower difference is there. But we'll go with this then. I think we'll go with that. So save templates. 22. I mean, we can improve this as we go. When do we want to start producing actual divisions, though? That's the question. Is a really good question. What do you guys reckon then? When should we start, well... I think that's been the thing that has always had me shy away from hardline figures really when to start production. Do you have light infantry? Yeah, oh, I remember about that one. Supposedly light infantry and infantry are like pretty much interchangeable. I don't think we have light infantry. Or do I go with the semi-motorized infantry? I'd say around somewhere 37. That's not bad. Okay, let's take a look at how this stacks up then. I wish you could have like a comparison. But let's see what happens if we use the semi-motorized infantry. Okay. It's slightly more expensive, of course. Just need to try and compare this. So 76... 36, 52, 35, 125, 141. Well, actually, I can compare it down here, can't I? Okay, so engagement width is the same. Slightly less organization here, same strength. Hard attack is the same. Piercing's the same. Armor's the same. Air attack's the same. We do have slightly higher defensiveness. We have slightly higher toughness. Air defense is the same. Now, softness is actually lower. Speed is higher. Consumption of resources. Obviously, we have the consumption of fuel then. We do have an increased officer requirement. We also have an increased IC requirement, as well as slightly increased manpower requirement. It is a little bit longer to build it. Below cavalry. Oh yeah, light infantry. Okay, 1 engagement whip, 17 soft attack, 2 hard attack, 2 air defense, 27 defensiveness, 37 toughness. Air defense is a little bit lower. Actually, it's a little bit higher. 150% softness. Speed is lower. The supply requirements are obviously less, which is quite nice. IC is cheaper. Manpower is cheaper. Build it sooner. There's no point in semi-motorized. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much on par with normal infantry at the moment. Obviously, there's an increased amount of actual fuel. Well, 1.57 fuel is no laughing matter. I will just go with the normal infantry then for the time being. Yeah, you can't get the speed bonus unless you have light equipment. Alright, fair enough. So we'll keep this at this then for the time being. I'm going to cancel this division here, just obviously we'll go in the future. I'm not going to produce additional IC. I think what I'm going to do is produce additional like air assets potentially. Probably a good idea. I think we'll do that, like have IC being built and then build our air units now, and then build just like the land forces in the future. Take a look at our air actual tab here. There's not much of an improvement. Ooh, nearly missed that one. Right. Okay. I think what I'm going to do then is start producing additional air squadrons. Though if we wait for that new technology, like the controllable propeller. Yeah, we do have an increased bonus there to research efficiency. Okay. I could unassign all leaders here. Are you going for a naval build or same as yesterday? I think what I'll do is, well, this is what I'm thinking here, is potentially in this year we start construction our air units, or possibly, like, some naval units. I'm going to wait for the carrier technology before I really go for that. But I mean, I could always throw new submarines in there. We are researching the new sub-techs, so I'll probably wait until we have the actual more advanced submarine technologies, frankly. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to unassign all leaders. Yep, unassign all leaders. Turn that off. Okay. What I'm going to be looking for here then is just like logistic wizards for the time being. Reduce our actual supply demand von Rundstedt. Okay. I don't think you have anything under your command here. If you focus your IC only on some stuff for like a year and hope it's enough, or you make a few units of this and that constantly, you do definitely want to make some IC. Well, we're producing about 20 units of IC. We are building additional IC incentives with heavy industry, so we'll gain a larger benefit. I just think he's one of these things of where producing IC is okay in that, but I think I'd rather have some additional units like squadrons. We'll see. I wish you could search by a particular, like, trade. That'd be amazing. From Browwich. And just take a look at you. Yeah, you're logistics master. Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to just unassign you, and I'll have you actually take full command. Oh, you already have that. Assault master, logistics master. Let's just quickly check that again. Right, logistics wizard and logistics master. You have logistics wizard and logistics master. Okay. We'll actually put you in command of the overall command. There is a filter? Oh god, yeah, there is, isn't there? God, you've just saved me about 1,000 years. Oh yeah, filter. Sweet. Thank you. Danke schön. Von Brauwich. Okay. Oh god. Oh. Sweet. That's really nice. That does make things significantly easier, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I may be just blind here. Ah, there we go. Hmm. Logistics. There we go. Logistics genius. Very nice. Okay. I knew they updated one of the West. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, so which army group obviously has the most under its command? And that would be Ober Commander de Herr. Yeah, I don't think we have anybody who is a genius. So that works fine for me. Halder. So I'll just put these blokes in command here for the time being. And then at least at the end of the day, we are going to have that additional IC available from the supplies that we'll save. Yeah, you could do with being attached or directly attached to Oberkommando. Oberkommando de Herr. But we'll change that in the future. Though actually no, I need to change it now, don't I? Which is the closest core to you? This one over here. Okay. The thing is, I could do this down at divisional level as well. But we'll get all the cores sorted first, and then we'll go from there. Hmm. Okay. You don't have a force. Yeah, there we go. Um, Wait, we need an army command now, don't we? Yeah, there we go. Kind of like to reorganize that. Probably should. That'll be okay. Yeah, there we go, perfect. First army. Oops. Delete second army. I love the order of battle, man. So much. Right, there we go, perfect. So we have von Rundstedt here. That's going to be interesting. Right. What I'll do then is I'll have you... So currently you're attached to this command here. Well, we'll leave that for the time being. Look at these other commands then. Some Panzers. I think I'd rather have the Panzers under their own command. Like maybe their own army, to be fair. Like just basically like mechanized and motorized and panzerized. I always detach everything and start from scratch. I mean, I would do, but I think this is just a quicker method really. Keeps things rather organized and within where they should be. Okay. Hmm. Right. Have you attached your second army? I don't want to have my political leader near the front, do I? I don't think that'd be a good idea. What I'll do then is have you attached to here's group south. Have you attached to that one. Have you just move over here. Hmm. You have the SA. Okay, for the time being, just have you assigned to these divisions and then we'll find you later. This is just to make sure that they're going to benefit. Ah, damn it, I clicked off the game. Click back in. There we go. Oh. Don't crash. Come on, baby, don't crash. Oh, thank God for that. I'm going to quickly save this afterwards. Apologies for the screen going black there. Yeah, we'll be back on shortly. That's the issue with this game, is it really, really should let you have like a board list. So don't worry. I was going to wait for the stream to catch up and make sure everything's okay. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Right, we'll have an army, the third army. That's not right. Let's see. You don't seem to have a 4th level command. Yeah, tell me about that. You bloody memer. Okay, there we go. Third army. Okay, here we go. And we'll have to have our Luftwaffe commands as well, of course. Additional infantry divisions here. Well, I mean, if you're closer by, then why the hell not? Doesn't make a massive difference. Yep, run out of commanders here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Don't put Franz Halder in charge. Right, so we'll save this again then. I think if we do this, at least does definitely lower the chance that something's going to go catastrophically wrong. And at the end of the day, it ensures that what we've done actually, yeah, matters. Right, so we've reorganized the order of battle here to obviously that degree. Yep, okay, looking pretty good here. Okay, Wehrmacht upgrade events. So I could have allowed these, but I'm going to say no to these. It does give me the actual manpower modifier, which is quite nice. Yeah. We'll commission the Hanover. I don't think it's worthwhile to actually just take those resources rather than a ship. Hello there, double digit. How are you doing, you sexy son of a bitch? Okay, we'll have things to obviously go by. I could do with obviously organising the Luftwaffe, but we'll see how we go with that. Now, of course, I'm going to have to keep an eye on my espionage. Right, Schustaffel. We'll have the historical division upgrades. Yeah, build man. Prioritize production. Okay, the Waffen SS. Historical build-up of the Luftwaffe. I'll have the historical build-up as well. Fascist militias, yep. It's shocking how long it actually takes to get the game going, but once you do get it going, then yeah, at least you're good to go. There we go. Okay. After last night I had some trouble walking. Well, don't blame me, it's not like I touched you. You'd know if I did. No, sounds good, man. Sounds good. Okay, let's take a look at what actually we're doing here. So, sort by priorities. So, Austria's our main priority here. Yeah, I'm gonna have that reflected. At the end of the day, I want Austria before anybody. Okay. So we should have a save in here in supplies. I should have taken a look beforehand, really, just to see what we're actually getting. So actually, to show some of the differences in between this and the earlier versions, let's go back to our decisions here. Yeah, like for example, you have all these new ones, but yeah, they're hella expensive. So having the cash is worthwhile. Okay, preparations for the Winter Olympic Games. Yeah, it's not worth it to say no, is it really? It's going to cost us a lot of supply, obviously, but yeah, we need it. Right, Hessen. Commission. I mean, the rare materials are nice and all, but okay. I'll save it just before it gets to the end of the month as well. Now, I don't seem to actually be producing a surplus of spies of us this moment. Okay, we have the Luftwaffe command here. Let's take a quick look at the Luftwaffe command. There we go, Luftwaffe command. Okay, so it seems like everybody's like skill level 0. I'm gonna have Goering in charge just because it's like I don't want it to upset any events. I don't think it particularly matters, but I'd rather not take the risk. And then we'll just have commanders here. Obviously it doesn't particularly matter, but it's worthwhile having some, I suppose. I mean, they might always gain experience at the end of the day. Yeah, there we go. So just save it here. Awesome. We go forward boldly into the next month. Okay, we do have another unit here, produced and ready to go. These are light bombers, or close air, no, they're close air support. I just think it's near the end of the month that we obviously need to be quite careful. Right, units of the Third Reich. You will get UTR units from Vanilla Black Ice events or UTR event Order of Battle. Okay. So we are in February now. During World War II, the German infantry divisions were mostly mobilized in waves. Okay. Right. There we go, awesome. Also, we're lacking supplies here. Okay, a few more options here. Yeah, don't speak Russian. Heart attack's probably a good idea. What do you guys reckon? Do we go with the heart attack or do we go with actually making them cheaper? Well, faster to produce. I think we might go the faster to prefer. So while we wait, do you want facts on the swordfish? Yeah, give me fucking facts on the swordfish, my god, man. I'm gonna change your name to swordfish. Heart attack. Okay, we got one for heart attack. I'm leaning towards heart attack, but I mean 5%, yeah. It will make a difference, but I'm kind of feeling maybe more towards having the additional reduction in training. Uh, Soft attack, is that an option? No, I'm only seeing the hard attack there. Okay. And this is obviously for the planes. Does affect the armor as well. Though it does increase actual combat movement speed and air intercept efficiency. I was going hard attack. No, I've not died. I just like stop talking for a moment. Is it still? Yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was actually working there. Seems fine. Stream's live. Yeah, I'm somewhat tempted just to go for this though. I think having more units out there. Ah, thanks, man. Sneak Wolf, you are such a babe. You and Black Mesa are definitely the babe so far. I'm feeling... Right, welded armor. Armor build speed. I'm going to go with the... Right, hard attack is less significant because you're going to be facing soft units. Fair enough. Well, we don't get an option with soft attack here, unfortunately. I'm going to go with the actual speed reduction. At the end of the day, if I can get units out there faster, we'll have more of them. Right, engineers. Interesting. Government repression. Police buildings appease them. So these seem functionally identical. Oh, Snywolf? Sny? Schnee? Schnei? Schnei? Oh, heart attack. Right, I'm gonna go with the police buildings. I think we'd actually gain police buildings and then you get like a static, well, like a passive, an actual passive modifier. Should be quite useful. Right, yeah, the police. Yeah, there we go, the police centers. I'm gonna go with that. Awesome. We got one in Hanover. Where... Did we have one in Hanover? I'm sure we saw one. Yeah, there we go. See, it's bullshit that you have such high descent already. And again, it would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay. We have engineers available for our motorized. Yep. You. Right, heavy anti-tank gun focus, or tank destroyer. And this is for the motorized, isn't it? So for the motorized, we'll go for the actual tank destroyer. That's a good point there. Okay, anti-air focuses for motorized support. Firepower, flexibility, heavy AA, mobility is the future, SPAA. We'll go with the SPAA. Artillery specialization. Artillery, rocket artillery, or pack artillery. I'll go with the artillery. Budget limitations heads up, with tensions rising around the world. We need to prepare our budget for bigger spendings on all our branches of military and industry. For now, our budget is fine, we don't need to make any adjustments. But once our army and industry starts growing, we'll have to move funds around. Okay. Winter Olympics, yeah. Okay, yeah. So we actually gained some good money there. We do lose a lot of supplies as per usual. We lose some descent, we gain some unity. Gain a little bit of bonuses there to our actual tech and some relations. That's always nice. See, in like Darkest Hour, it's just it's okay, but it's like there's a lot more you could spend it on that would be more worthwhile. It can definitely be quite effective, but right. Have you move over here to castle. I do need to make sure that we have garrison units on top of these bad boys. So I'll move a division there. Frankly, it's just to make sure that our units are just annihilated by some arsehole partisans. That can and will happen. Mostly play Darkstar without modifying the MISC file. The Air Force is useless. Right, so currently I'm producing Scharnhorst. Let's see. I could produce, like, multiple squadrons here instead. Okay, we'll do that. I've seen a lot of discussion about how effective an air force in real life warfare actually is. I've seen quite a few people saying that it's more negligible. Negligible? God damn it, I can't speak for shit, can I? I think what we're going to do here then is we're going to produce additional interceptors. Yeah, 1961, Jesus. Then again, or do we just take the pain on this? No, I'm gonna have these squadrons. I'd rather have squadrons. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right, artillery focus. Nice. Oh god damn it, we came into March without me even noticing that. Right, here we go, the air bases. Yeah, we're going to place these manual on top, and then we'll have them in the next day. Lovely, little bit of extra manpower there. Yep, there we go, awesome. Let's get our air bases there to the top. There we go, they should now be done. British blueprints have been stolen. My Führer, we have stolen the blueprints for the twin-engine bomber bay. Well, that's quite nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Beautiful. Okay, so these units are already kind of pre-built, aren't they? That's nice. Just to say shite. There we go. Controllable propeller page. Superb. Yeah. Communist nationalists. Something about that just doesn't quite seem to sit right. To be fair, I can use this to actually gain some experience with my troops and like aircraft. Okay, so we'll do that then. Have you rebase here? Then I'm gonna have you just ground attack. Yep, there we go, fantastic. Actually, let's take a look down here. Ah, diesel engines. Yeah, plenty there. So they'll start a bomb once their organization increases. What I'll do is actually give them a leader. Fleet destroyer, tank buster. It might be worth it to even just take the guy with the night attack, to be fair. Because at the end of the day, if I can actually build up their traits, that's really quite nice to have, that extra attack at night. Rush of the mouse. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up my other generals, I think. Yeah, like, for example, these guys here. I think at the end of the day, if I can gain additional traits, that's going to be worthwhile. Okay? So that does cost me a lot there. But we'll build the full divisions. Yep, create them. Beautiful. Yeah, jets would be nice. Jets in 41. Well, that went pretty quickly. Right, heavy A gun advance. You can farm rebels, by the way, I think. Farm them. Yeah, I suppose at the end of the day, you just use that for the experience, don't you? Okay, so we have these divisions here that will be built ahead of schedule. Well, actually, already fair way into their schedule, I should say. Okay, the Reich's colonial bund. Fund them, we must liberate German overseas. The Germans overseas. Ah. I'm going to go with probably no, considering that I don't think we'll actually ever even come close to winning, so I don't think there's ever going to be a point at which I actually have colonies. Liberate them. What do you guys reckon? You want me to do it? I suppose it's only a month, isn't it? Never. Fine, we'll do it. We'll do it just to make you guys happy. Liberate or rewrite it. Yeah. Think to yourself, what would Hitler have done? Okay, nice. I'd just like to see if this actually changes. He indeed got mittens. Alright. There we go. You need a mountain man army. Okay, now that's rather intriguing. Is it worth it to do these ahead of time? Most probably not. We have a lot of things that we do need to do. But again, this isn't complaining about this, is it? I'm gonna cancel these for the time being. I'm gonna go with the actual single engine. Yeah. Okay, bugger it, just add them on there. 25 divisions of mountain men and 25 divisions of marines you can take Leningrad and walk over the Caucasus. I think at the end of the day I need to try and like take out the UK, so is Cav still really awesome for us? I'd probably say it's better than anything else. Okay, now we actually start to produce a surplus of espionage. That's good. Okay, industry advanced, beautiful. That's what I like to see. Ah, lightweight aircraft construction. Terrific. Yeah, it's nice having the terrain. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's expensive. Right. Focus on motorized mechanized infantry. Yeah. Perfect. Take out the UK. Oh. Yeah, that I'm not gonna bother about these Japanese ones. Hmm. I'm not gonna bother about Samoa either. Nah, not these ones. James is fine. You guys. Cost me so much cash. So much cash. Rifle German clay. God damn it. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Nice. We're going to research carriers. I might put carriers up there. Sure, carriers is in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So much cash. Right, nice. Railway artillery. Yeah, we'll grab that. Wait, which one was it that just unlocked? Fuck. Alright, there we go. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. I'll start researching the radar in 37. Right, national. Yeah, I'd imagine the UK has some pretty brutal coastal forts. We'll take a quick look. Some places, but then again it comes down to like the ports themselves. Yeah, like Dover's not exactly where you want to invade. I think if I was to invade, I'd probably invade up here at Hull. Probably. Or even potentially further north. See, Newcastle has tank factories and some armament factories. Heavy industry as well. It does have some fortification, however. It doesn't seem like they have really that much, right? Dockyard facilities, I imagine that could be handy. They just only have the level 1 ports, is that it? Okay, well, yeah, there you go. I'd say probably Hull. Just for the fact that we can cut off, yeah, Divide and Conquer. Plus there's some nice cities here that will come in handy. Or even Newcastle. I'm kind of tempted by Newcastle, but then again, Hull doesn't have... Well, actually, Hull has the fortifications as well, doesn't it? So possibly Newcastle, then at least there's less there. I could probably deal with the forces in Scotland first, or drive down and deal with them first. Or both. Both always good. Okay, the game seems to be running quite smooth. There we go. Ireland. Also, if you invade the UK, so it's to join round malices if you take London. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It might be one of those things where we just legitimately don't take London then. But then again, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's one of those things of where, yeah, take London last, then if Black Star's right. I mean, we could try doing it like that. It's gamey as fuck. Right. New monumental plans. Yeah, goodbye. Focus on tactical and dive bombers. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go the tactical and the dive bombers. Halifax. Look at them, spending all that cash. Bastards. Well, that's growing, that's quite nice. Just focus on Austria, first and foremost. At the end of the day, if I get them, then it's going to be worthwhile. I need, yeah, 50. Is at least the 1st of March 38. We'll see, we might be able to grab them earlier. I like the Ural, but if you're fighting UK, so no need really. Alright. Militants follow. Yeah, flock to the capital. Nice. Okay, well, these militants are actually kind of handy. If I was to disband them, do I gain any manpower? Yeah, I doubt it. But they do come with these armored cars. Ooh, ho 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 ho. Hello. Oh, baby. Free armored cars. Hell yeah. Isn't getting Austria early really beneficial? Yeah, we're going to try and get Austria as early as possible. Would be very bloody nice. Okay, so far so good. Right, there we go, new industrial zones. There we go. Superb. Yeah, the manpower's nice. Money shortage imminent. Right, construct new ones. Ordering of the battleship Bismarck. Let's take a look. I'm going to say no. Or do I say no? I'm going to say no. If you just ban them, but they are very experienced. I think at the end of the day, they're really handy for bloody partisan activities, aren't they? So, might as well keep them. No, I'm going to not build the Bismarck and the Tirpitz. I think at the end of the day, not worth it. It might be worth it, but not for me. Yeah, here we go, another Uprising. Go give these units some additional Halo promises a car. Right. Bloody arses are taking my shit. Okay, allows construction of carrier. I'll start production on carriers when I can. Pain in the arse. Set the unit. Yeah. I mean, they die easy. It's just that a pain. In fact, what I'm going to do here... Right, there we go. Italy's gone. Sorry, Abyssinia's gone. God, can't have that alone. Okay, Spanish Civil War. Hey man, if you make your spies rise, yep, that's what we're doing right now. %. I think I'm going to throw some additional power, well, leadership into espionage. There we go. See, this is handy. Right, here we go. So can I have a go once more? We're going to try for that. Please. I think we got it? Yeah, I think so. Either way, I think we got it, so that's nice. Okay, building those 5 air bases in Eastern Prussia is done. Okay. Spanish Civil War, what to do? We shall break the Reds. Who cares? Germany loses all threat, well, loses threats on all. But we do lose ruling party support. I do lose a bunch of stuff, but I also gain that unity. Unity is worth more than anything. Okay. Yeah, I'll support my party. Building naval bombers, if you clump up your navy up to attack Hull or Newcastle, I'm assuming the home fleet will sail out to Dover. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Okay. Okay, check a strategic effects. We'll take a look at that then. Right, strategic affairs. Right. Entertainment, so consumer goods reduction. I do gain more money there. Heroic tales, territorial pride. It's actually quite nice later on. News. Yes. Yes, yes. That's what I like to see. News and politics. That will actually work towards me, for me quite well. Like at the moment, only 30% here. Ooh, medium. Ooh, hello. That's nice. Okay, allows construction of armored battalion, armored support. Well, that's really nice. Ooh. Well, hell yeah. Well, that's awesome. That is pretty awesome. I like it. Paying off there quite nicely. Armored support choices. Okay. Sod guns. Anti-air is going to be... And again. Anti-tank. I've got the engineers. It's been doing alright on full speed for some time. But I'm going to be bringing the stream to close in a few minutes as well. I'm like pretty damn hungry. I've got some food in front of me, and I've not been able to touch it because it doesn't sound good on the mic, does it? Oh dear. Right, I'm going to throw in the anti-air. I think it's just too damn useful. Yep, finished. Awesome. Do I have any new leaders as of yet? No, not as yet. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I've got 2 heads, but not 2 mouths. Fatty made it funny. Okay, that's nice to gain that money. Yeah, there we go, so that makes it cheaper. That's nice. Okay, first wave of IC will be done shortly. Yeah. I've got like 6 gins. Right, fucking hell. Okay. Promote Gurdon to Armorous Minister to gain a strategic effect. If Gurdon isn't a minister, the 4-year plan will cease to trigger and the benefits won't occur. Okay, so I'm going to make him a minister first and foremost. So I need to make him Armaments Minister. We don't touch this ever again. Okay, let's begin. Herman Gurdon. So Land Organization, Air Organization, yup. Engineers, yup. Tank destroyers, yup. Right, U-boats. Okay. Oh god, that's so much lost money. But that IC efficiency is nice. Okay. Industrial zone's ready. So we've lost some ground here, but we do have 10 active spies here. Fantastic. Yeah, we need more cash. Ah, thank you, Snimov. That's really nice, man. Russian jets for the memes also unsub from the T-series. T-series? I don't know what the T-series is. Are we talking about the T-series virus? Are we talking about like Resident Evil or something? I'm not entirely sure, man. Send like Gaben, please. Okay, armor. You crack me up. Right, there we go. Carrier aircraft prototype. Right, superb. So, December 1936. Okay. Propaganda. Ooh, we do gain that industrial capacity there. That's quite nice. Worthwhile just for that. It's a YouTube channel of India. Okay. I'm like, I'm a little bit lost in this one. Not gonna lie, but I'm liking where it's going so far. Okay, we're back up to 19%. We do have some National Socialist ministers here. Well, I suppose we technically have the same guy, but he's in 2 positions, so he counts as 2 ministers. But this is where we'll leave it off here for today. So thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I do hope you've actually enjoyed this. And, I don't know, I'm gonna say, I don't know, maybe, should we try and aim for 50 likes? I don't think I've ever got 50 likes on a video, so if you guys could give me 50 likes, that'd be bloody incredible. So thank you so very bloody much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And thank you to those of you who have donated. You really do help make this possible. At the end of the day, it's like you really are helping to pay for this new microphone. Really bloody great of you guys. End of watching, goddammit. End of episode 1. There we go. Fantastic. See you later, guys. Have a great one. Yeah, no crashes as well. Fantastic, isn't it? Goodbye for now. Have a great evening or